We're here. All right, let me sort out my stuff for a minute. Baby, what's up? What is up? Let me see who we're playing against, people. Eterna. We're playing versus Eterna. And if we lose, we're out. If we win, we're going to the lower bracket final against either Four Wheels or Evo Black. So there you go. Hey, Akorami. What is up? Going out with some friends in a bit? Nice. Love to hear it. Hope you have a wonderful time. Where are you going? What kind of place? What kind of place? Let me find out which server we're gonna be in. Chill and hang out? Nice. Sounds good. Sounds good. Yo! Bonk! Holy moly.
Bonk.
Thank you so much. Okay, so Frozen Thea, thank you so much for the resub. I need to interpret this, right? It says subscribe for 6 months at tier 1. You subscribe for 6 months at once. Is that correct? Just double checking. I think so. Huge. Thank you. Huge. Okay, Molotov server. Really appreciate it. Thanks. All right. I think we're gonna turn the camera off soon. So that we can full focus on this stuff. Whoa!
Corgis have come to give you love.
I love the corgis! 200 biddies, thank you so much. Corgis, how wonderfully, joyfully random that is. Corgi love, huge. Ada, babe. Hi, welcome back. So, carrying on the spree. Ada, what's the spree now? Rainbow Kitty, welcome. How high is the spree, Ada? It's insane, isn't it? Huge. Corgis have come to give you love. I love corgis. Corgis are the best. Bread loaves, yeah. Foof was loafing the other day on my pillow. It was very cute. Need to wait for today to register? Okay, okay. Biggest spree we've ever had, I think, right? Let's go, let's go. Hada, yeah. I was hailing your Hada. I love it. It's better than digital Ada. Alright, people. Let's recap what we're doing today. We're playing Eterna today. Marina, darling, good luck today. Good luck today. Digital Hada. I love it. Alright. Let's see. Yes. Eterna will be played at 6. So that is in 8 minutes-ish. Still waiting for them to come in. They're not here yet. We'll be playing on this server, so we're just gonna check it out. We can do a little bit of this. See the map a little bit. Rocket map, Ground Zero with Clem. Nice. Yeah, that's Eterna. If we lose this match, we're out. So that's it. That is it for Molotov's EMC adventure for this season. However, if we win, we're going to the lower bracket final against Four Wheels or Evo Black, and that match will be played also today at 19:30. So 1.5 hours after this one starts. Yeah. So let's see. Already got my Marina and hello. Hey, Irina. Kind of works. Alright, I'm gonna turn off the camera, people. And also, I will also turn off the Spotify thingy. 80 stream streak! Huge! That is so big. That's the biggest one we've ever had. This is, like, the dedication, Ada, is glorious. Thank you. Avert your eyes streak. Hell yeah. No, that's actually huge. Holy moly, Ada. Thank you so much for your support and your help and all this stuff. Huge. Means a lot. Really does. Alright. Turn off this. Cam goes. Bye-bye. I'm streaking. Yes! I can't look. I can't look. Alright. Camera's off. Full focus. We're gonna turn the songs off. Like during the second warm-up, basically. Before we start. There's always 2 warm-ups. So let's close it there in a second. There. Flaming Eyes, hello to you too. By music? Not yet, not yet. You still have a little bit of music. You still have some music. Flaming Eyes. What is this? You're having so much fun with that. Oh. Alright, we're following Piranha. Let's take a look at the map. This is one of the new ones into the pool, I think. We're going to be playing on some of the ones that we've already seen. But this one is new. I'll be off in a bit. Can't stick around today. Have fun with the cast and raise everyone. Thank you so much, Ada. Thank you so much. I hate ads. I hate ads. I hate ads. I hate ads. You hate ads? Well, just sub to the channel. You won't get ads. It's no problem. Easy. Or primer if you have a primer. Thank you, Ada. Huge stream streak. 80. That's huge. Huge. Interesting map here. I feel like there's a lot of places where you can just clip the side. Ada just joining, not to join. Exactly. Ada's been putting a lot of effort into the stream as well. So sometimes, you know, they get a day off. It's all good. All good. There's a Wizzy guy joining the server. Cool map. 59.7. That's a good run, actually. Got modded just scoop on the stream start. Exactly. You realized you lost your streak? Oh no! Wait, when? What? Huh? Oh no. You weren't here Friday? Oh man. Yeah, that's, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just hope you had fun though. Whoa! Let's go! Huge flaming eyes with 100 biddies. Thank you so much. A little Pedro on the side. Love it. Love it, love it. Thank you so much. Let's take a look at Wizzy. TikTok outro sound. Is it that? Okay, okay. I didn't even know. Emot made this map together with Roxy Bruda. Oh no, Wizzy! We're just waiting for people to join the server, people. We have a Tef's Moosh is here as well. How y'all been doing? Doing pretty good. Been yesterday had a nice day off. Doing some chilling. Busy with the event in World of Warcraft. Just in general, having a good time. Thump, oh no. Thumping. The wrong kind of thumping. Marina's showing us the map here. Look at this. Oh no. You got to meet Kelly from the shoes video last night. Shoes video? Wait. What do you mean shoes video? But I take it from your mentioning it that it is a cool thing that happened. The music video. The shoes music video. I don't know what that is. Oh, wait, 2008? The shoes music video. We have a music channel in the Discord. Put it there. Let me see. I'm gonna check it later. Now I'm curious. Very curious. But hey, cool. That sounds like fun. Wow. Stoofts is here. You guys remember his huge 1v1 last time? That was insane. Let's see if we can do another one like that. A lot of little edges you can clip here, it feels like. Blah. Normalizing volume level. Kind of true. Why is Stoofs from Azerbaijan today? Oh, I gotta turn this off. Stop script engine. Let's go. There we go. Lemur! Yo, what's up? Can we get a lemur in chat, please? If I were YouTube 2008, you'll definitely recognize this video. I might recognize it. Maybe it just doesn't ring a bell right now, but maybe when I see it. There we go. Lemur in chat. Nice. Did you put it in the channel? I'll take a look at it after. Posted it? Alright, cool. Thank you. We've got some people coming in, by the way. Jurix. We've got a T-Dog. Milmy is here, and a Jurix we already saw. Tom has joined the server. So we've got some, we've got some people coming in. Stoof says he is ready for the warm-up. Huge drag show with all the locals. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. It was a fun time. It sounds like a party, to be honest. Who do we have? There we go. Socks joined server. Two-minute ad, but it's a good thing they're coming now instead of in the middle of the thing. Someone tell Bite Dumb in chat. It's better they come now than like during the final round of the 1v1 or something. Wee. Nice. Jaka and Jakoi. You have still about 2 minutes to before it starts. So if you want to go get a drink, you have to go pee. You better do it now. Linko! Hey, babe. Did you have fun at XP Evo? How was it? Nice. You have any cool pics? Throw them on the Discord. Curious to see. Got to hug Maddie 10-10. Nice. Alright, 2 warm-ups in live. Good luck, have fun. Alright, you have 2 minutes from now on, and bye dumb. I am sorry for the ads, Twitch isn't making me do them, but then at least now you have them during the warm-up and not during the final round or something, so there's that, I suppose. Multi-family program post soon. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm curious. Nice, nice, nice. 4%? Oh no. Left in life then. What was the high point? Hey, Viva Revenge. Yo, how are you feeling, dude? Are you okay? You good? last warm-up happening now. So let's do that. There we go. We're going to a 1v1. Let's see who's playing. It's probably gonna be Stoofts, I think. Alright, here we go. We have Stoofts versus T-Dog. It's a 1v1. We're going up to 7 points. Whoever gets 7 points first will, in fact, win this situation. That goes for all the other matches except for the 2v2, by the way, because that will only go to 5. Wait, they both made a mistake at the same turn! What do you mean? Oh, but now... Oh, this is... Can he even recover from that? Holy moly. Okay, he has to respawn from there. And Stoof's now quite far ahead. And, okay, well, this is an interesting situation right away. We have 10 seconds on the clock for Stoofts, who is about to finish. There he goes. And T-Dog can even finish. It won't matter if he finishes or not, just to be clear, but can't even finish. First point goes to Stoofts, just like that. They both made a mistake, but then Tom made a couple more. And Stoofts could run away with it. So, not a great time for this first match, or first round. But the point is there, and that is, in the end, what matters. Right now, they are pretty equal. And they're going... Stoofts has a little bit of a better turn, but T-Dog will still be quite close and is able to latch on and do some rubber banding action there. Stoofs with a tiny lead, but it's still less than 0.1, and he might be extending that a little bit now. There it is. It's now 0.25, and if all goes well here, Stoofs will go over the finish line with another victory. There it is, a 47.3, which is actually really quick, it looks like. 338. T-Dog improving their own record with a 0.6, but of course, this is not their server, so has not played it as much. T-Dog makes a mistake immediately at the start. Stoofed now with a huge lead of half a second. And of course, in Trackmania terms, that is quite big. There's that outside dirt turn. You want to go as outside as possible to keep that speed, but not too outside, because if you clip, you will slow down significantly. Risk versus reward, that kind of situation. We go into the bobsleigh. Not too many competitive maps with the bobsleigh, but this one does. And a little bit of grass. Like, pretty much every surface is covered on this map, I'm realizing. And again, with about a second to spare, another 0.3 for Stoofts. Pretty sweet. The score is 3-0. And let's take a look from T-Dog's perspective. Stoofs, of course, very talented, very good. Ooh, T-Dog almost touching the pillars, but doesn't. But he does touch the outside of the dirt and the wall, and Stoofs will now run away with that. T-Dog having to catch up on quite some time, 0.9 already. And unless Stoofs makes a mistake, I don't really see that happening. So here it is, perhaps the 4th point for Stoofts on the board, if he can hold out. T-Dog going a little bit wide. Doesn't seem as confident on this map. Maybe it's the nerves, maybe it's some practice. But Stoofs is very clean. 47.5 this time. And he will put the score to 4-0. Let's take a look at the Stoof's lines. Oh, we shouldn't have done that. Should not have done that. He clips the beginning, the first turn. Now has a 0.8 to catch up on, but he is not called Stoofed for no reason. So let's see if maybe he can do that. He's already driving closer with every checkpoint. The gap is shrinking. So T-Dog has to be flawless, and he has to hold it together until the ending here. 0.6. Can Stoofs do this? These are the last grass turns we're going into. T-Dog, for now, holding it together and looks to be finishing in first place with a 47.7. The first point on the board for Eterna. Not the fastest time we've seen, but it was enough to win the round. And not because of pace, but because Stoofts made a mistake, so that might be relevant for later. If Stoofts can drive clean rounds here, he looks to just be faster than T-Dog at the moment, so let's hope that, Stoofts can hold that together. T-Dog does not hold it together. Has a really weird turn now. He does make it over the gap, but that's gonna cost him so much time, and we're talking about seconds. So Stoofed now going into the grass. A lot of little edges you can clip here. It seems like a very dodgy part. 47.555 is the finishing time of Stoofs. And we'll take... Ooh! T-Dog getting some kind of landing bug or something. 5-1. Mahe, hello. I hope I am saying that correctly. Welcome. And I'm also got the feeling I've asked that before. Stoofs now, again, in the lead. T-Dog has to basically win 6-7 rounds in a row. Or 5-6 rounds in a row in order to pass Stoofs here. Let's see if they're able to do that. Feels like a very daunting task. Has to release now. Clips again. Bonks. That does not look particularly good. Stoof's also making a little bit of a mistake here. Can they finish? Oh! Does finish, but it wasn't the smoothest finish we've ever seen. But he does get the point here. Before revenge, yeah. Sounds, it's relatable for sure. Meanwhile, Stoofs is on map point. If he wins this round, it will be a 7-1 victory. For now, he's a little bit ahead. It's only 0.2.3, but still. Maybe that is all he needs. He's been very dominant so far. The only round he lost was a round where he bonked. And T-Dog did make a mistake. Ooh, and now again, T-Dog having to adjust the line. Let's take a look at Stoofts. Will this be his winning finish? I dare say it might be. There it is. 47.345. That is, again, quite a fast time. GG. Stoofs takes the 1v1 for Molotov. And we will be going to the 2v2, which will be happening on the same map. But we will only go to 5 points this time, because 2v2s tend to have more draws. And it could take a while before we are done with the contest. So, going up to 5. Looking a little bit at Wizzy now. The wheelman. One of the wheelmen. I think I will run an ad right now so that we don't get it in the middle of the stuff. So don't go anywhere. We're warming up for the 2v2, running an ad so that nobody is gonna miss anything. Brainlessy, yo, welcome, welcome. Meanwhile, for those of you that are still here, let's take a look at who is going to be driving the 2v2. We've got Wizzy driving, or warming up at least. We've got a Vibrant Bridge, otherwise known as Marina. Jurix is warming up, it seems like. And Jan is warming up. So if that's any indication for who's going to be driving, but sometimes they like to warm up when they're not driving, so I can't really be sure of anything just yet. Eterna is not yet calling ready for the 2v2. So we're not starting the warm-up yet. Seems like a very tricky map, a lot of edges. I would probably not like this map, because, yeah, like V for Revenge, like you. If there's an edge, I usually clip it. Boink! There we go. Chikao says they're ready. Now we are restarting. This is it. 2 minutes. 2 warm-ups. And then we're starting on the 2v2. Only going up to 5 points. So if you end up in 1 and 4 with your team, that means the other team is in 2 and 3. And you have tied, which is something that is very likely to happen. And because it's so likely to happen, we're not going up to 7 points. Last season, there was a max of 13 rounds, I think. This time is different. We just go up to 5 points. Last warm-up. Here we go. We have Jurix and Jan. We've got Wizzy and Marina. Take a look at Marina's lines here. Who knows, yeah. Ooh. Marina with some different lines there. Does work out. Manta, welcome. Hello. Good luck, have fun. Here we go. We're about to start on this 2v2. We have Marina and Wizzy facing off against Jurix and Jan. I hope I'm pronouncing those correctly. Jurix, I'm not sure. Please correct me if you know otherwise. For now, we're gonna go into this outside dirt line, and Jan goes a little bit too much outside and touches the edge, which will slow him down quite a bit. Wizzy, for now, going in first place. Jurix now has the task to get first place in order to force that tie and make sure the point doesn't go to Molotov. So let's see if they're able to do that. No, they clipped a bit. Have to respawn now. This might actually be the ace for Molotov. Jan with a wicked finish though. But the ace is on the board for Molotov. And Marina says something about TP or PB. PB, there it is. The T sometimes gets added. I see. PB, nice round. Marina clipping now. And now Wizzy has the task to get first, but also slows down a little bit. Not sure what happened there. Slows down even more. Touches the edge. Lines are completely off. Marina even overtakes. This is a very good position for Eterna. If they can finish like this, they'll immediately take the point. And even if Marina manages to overtake one of them, or Wizzy does, they will still do well here. Wizzy needs to overtake both. He has one. At least, maybe he does. Jurix will take first place. Marina, and where's Wizzy? Wizzy third. What a chaotic ending there. This is the first tie of the match. The first draw. Nobody gets the point. And this is why 2v2s only go up to 5. Because this is likely to happen a few more times. We're going again. The score is 1-0 in favor of Molotov. We already have some mistakes here. Marina, and Jan makes a bigger one now. Loses even more time. It is Jurix and Wizzy going up in the lead. And Jurix once again faced with the task of being in first place. And wait, who's this? Ah, that's Marina. Okay. Jurix hits the side now twice, and again, can't even make the jump. Wizzy is in the lead, is about to take the first place here. We're looking at Jurix. Jan takes second place. Where is Marina? And again we have a tie because, oh, this is so chaotic. This is so chaotic. We're going again. Wizzy with the best start. Jan with a bit of a slower start. In fourth place right now. Wizzy almost touching those pillars. Nobody touching the outside dirt line. Marina not risking as much. That shows in a little bit less speed. But now comes out very nicely. Actually, not really. Falls back again. Marina in last place at the moment. Wizzy in first. Marina needs to overtake something here. And Jurix now overtaking first place as well. This is a very good position for Eterna to be in. If Wizzy can't snipe this, it's very close. Jurix touches the finish. It doesn't go through, which means Wizzy snipes first place. Jurix and Jan in 2 and 3. And we have another draw. Hello, Trident. Here we go. Once again. That's the second, I think. Or the third? I don't know. Marina touches aside. Jurix has as well. It's between Jan and Wizzy now. We're gonna decide the 1 and 2 as it looks. Wizzy's so close. Jan with an awkward exit here. This is gonna be bumpy. Marina overtakes. Takes advantage of that awkward line that Jan had. Wizzy in first, Marina in second. This could break the draw streak here. And I think that is exactly what happens. Marina with a 0.4 head start or lead on the number 3. We have an ace. And the second point goes to Wizzy and Marina for Molotov. Crit Sapphire, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Wizzy makes a mistake right from the start. Marina now in 3rd place. Has to overtake something here. At least 2 to force a draw. And they're hoping for some mistake from Jan or Jurix. Jurix again with an awkward entrance. Marina can take advantage of that. And overtake, comes out on top. Now touches the edge, didn't quite get the exit she wanted. Wizzy almost came in clutch there a little bit, but then also clipped. And Jan actually touches the finish, but still finishes in a wicked way. Jurix in 2nd place. The point will go to Eterna this time. We go again. Wizzy with the best start. Marina right behind. Different lines. Everybody going nicely outside. Marina a little bit less. Marina clips the edge, has to respawn, completely bonks out. Wizzy has to get 1st place now. Now we all know Wizzy is a fast one, so he can do that. But needs to step on it and keep the nerves intact. Jan is a little bit too far to do anything about that. Wizzy will secure 1st place, it looks like. Yes, Jurix in 2nd, Jan in 3rd, and Marina will be finishing in 4th place. We have another draw, ladies and gentlemen. Joran, thank you so much for the raid. Much appreciated. Give some love to Joran. I hope your stream was good. Hope you had fun. What did you do? We are watching EMC. We're watching Molotov versus Eterna. Loser of this match goes out. So stakes are pretty high. Marina with an awkward line here into the bobsleigh. But Jurix, once again, with a lot of, goes very high up that wall, and that's not the exit you want, really. Let's see what Marina is doing. Quite far, not really able to take a spot here. This looks to be another draw. Wizzy will secure 1st place. And put that draw in the pocket of 47.4. Quite a nice time. You are animating. Oh, wow. Nice. Yeah, gotta go. Alright, thank you so much for the raid once again. Hope you have a wonderful evening. Ooh, I had a sneeze coming up. That was awkward. Let's go. Jurix in 1st place. Wizzy right behind. Jan right behind that. And Marina has made an error and is 0.7 behind. Wizzy now on a nice run. Jan has a nice nice turn there and it catches up to to Wizzy, sorry. Wizzy will remain ahead, it looks like. No! It won't! Because Wizzy just jumps a little bit to the left and touches the finish. Jan manages to snipe it. The point goes to Eterna. And we have a mistake here by Jan. And also Marina touches the outside. Jan's still too far behind. Marina might be able to stay ahead. of Jan and stay in 4th place. And that means Wizzy has to get first here. Wizzy has to get first here. Let's take a look at that battle in the front. Wizzy versus Endurix. Let's see. Oh, Endurix actually touching. Maybe. Oh, and Marina also made a mistake. So Jan is now in 3rd. Jurix in 2nd. This is going to be another draw. But here we have... No, Jurix. Wait. Marina. What? What? Oh my goodness. Yeah. There was a door wide open for Marina, but then she wasn't. Oh, okay. Never mind. Oh, what happened there? Oh my goodness. All right, Wizzy in 1st place. Marina right behind. This should be a win for Molotov. If they can manage to stay in this position, they have Jurix is 0.3 behind number 2, which is Marina. They are coming a little bit closer though. Marina has to hit this finish. Ooh, that's almost a snipe. Look at that, 3,000 of a second between Marina and Jurix. But we do secure the win, so we tie it up again. Nice ace. Wizzy with a good start. Jan and Jurix close behind. We're taking a look at Marina in 4th place here. Goes a little bit wider here. Doesn't seem to translate into more speed though. Going into the bobsleigh. Jurix this time getting it better. Doesn't go quite as high. Wizzy still in 4th place. Has to remain in 4th place in order to... Ooh, look at this! Jan making a bit of an error, and Marina has a wonderful line here. Can at least get 3rd place, if anything, and that is a win! 47.5 for Wizzy on the clock. Nice. 4-3 means map point. Whoever, if Molotov can take this round win, that could be it. We're going only to 5. Wizzy driving very strongly. Ooh, this is huge. Jan makes a mistake. All they have to do now is just finish the run. And one of them needs to be ahead of Jurix. That's it. Let's see if they can manage to do that. Marina, bit of a wobbly entrance. Does manage to save it. Jurix has to get 1st place here in order to secure the tie. Wizzy hunting. Can they snipe it? Oh, what a... They sniped it! Holy crap, that was huge. What a beautiful battle there between Wizzy and Jurix. Wizzy with an inside line a little bit to the left comes over the finish. 4,000ths of a second faster. That was beautiful. Marina in 3rd place means 5-3. Huge! That was glorious. We love to see it. We love to see it. Huge. We're going to the next match. The next match up. It is a 4v4. And this is going to be a little bit more chaotic. To follow and to calculate at the end. But we have a, like this. If you get 19 points, you make it, I think, right? I do think. What is this map? Have we seen it before? Secret by Kerberos. Let's take a look at who is driving. We have Akros, we have Wizzy, I see Tefs. Manta is here for Eterna. Jan is still warming up. We saw him just drive the 2v2. Subin, Jurix are here. Milmi is driving. We, of course, don't know who is going to be driving. Lots of people are going to be warming up here. But let's see who will actually be driving the 4v4. I'm going to take a look at my ads. Let me put the ad now so that we don't get it later. And yeah. Running the ad now. Huge. Huge. What a cool ending to the 2v2 there. That was great. That was pretty good. Gothmog! Holy moly!
What's up? Happy Sunday, peeps.
Happy Sunday to you too. Thank you so much for the resub. 23 months! That's huge! That's actually so huge. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Socks is warming up as well. Gothmog, thank you. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. Or in your case, the evening is already over, I think, considering where you are. Interesting map here. It's 10 a.m. Ah, yeah, it's in the morning. Okay, I see, I see. I see. I have turbo, why do I have ads? Ah, I see, I see. Yeah, you gotta log yourself in again. Haven't seen this map yet. Got a little reactor section on some penalty grass there. Like a little bit like a either a TMGL identity feel to it, or maybe a Nadeo campaign map, you know? Socks with a fast ending there to that and that warm up. Outside dirts are very scary. I agree. I very much agree. This map looks like a cool one. I haven't seen it yet. So this will be the first matchup we see on this one. Also, remind me that in the next between the 2v2 between the 4v4s, I go and grab a quick coffee. Please remind me of that. I don't want to do it now because I don't think I have the time. Yeah, very cool map this. I like this. Whoa. Yeah, sucks. Clip the pillar there. Two warm-ups and then we go live. That means you have about 2 minutes to get your things in order. Thought it was live? No, no, not yet. Not yet. They always switch to the map, drive a couple of rounds, and then I keep an eye on chat, where it's very clearly stated when we actually do go live. It's not clearly stated, then it's not live. Which has confused me in the past as well. I'll be honest. Molotov doing good though. We have Jakoi here as well. Milmi, Manta, Subin, and Jakoi are warming up. And actually, Jan is here too, so one of these will not be driving. Don't know which one yet. We're gonna have to see. Because there's one person extra on the field right now for Eterna. That's all good. It's still warm up, so it doesn't matter. Warm up to the second warm up starting now. A lot of reactor stuff going on. Here we have the outside dirt, which is always very scary. Just a little part though. Your precision bit, we go into the reactor with penalty grass. Lots happening on this map. I really like it. I don't know how I would like to drive it, but I like to watch it. More outside dirt. Woohoo. There it is. All right. We are about to go live on the first 4v4. Good luck. Have fun. Here we go. Let's see who the actual drivers are. I see Jakoi, Manta, Jan, and Milmi driving for Eterna. And we have Wizzy, Akros, Socks, and Tefs driving for Molotov. And we have a mistake there. 2 mistakes immediately. Manta has crashed, and also Milmi, I think, has crashed. So now it is Wizzy, Jan in the lead. And we've got Socks trying to chase them down. Jan makes a mistake. It's a top 4 of Molotov drivers. This is a top 4 of red names. Tefs makes a mistake. He will fall back out. Milmi overtakes 4th place. But this is going to be a top 3 for Molotov, so it doesn't matter anymore. Wizzy with first place of 55.8. That feels like a very fast time to drive on this map. That feels like a very fast time. The first point will go to Molotov. We're going to 7 again, because ties are very less likely. OC, hello. The 1v1 and the 2v2 were both won by Molotov. Uh, 7-1 on the 1v1, I think, and it was 5-3. Yeah, exactly. Very good matches. We're gonna look at this matchup though, because we have Wizzy once again in the lead. Oh, someone crashed. Don't know who it was. Milmi crashed, I think. Wizzy, Munta, Cruz, Suggs, Jacoy. That's the lead right now. Jan will make a mistake. Gets overtaken by Milmy again. We're going to take a look at Socks up here in 4th place. Munta trying to do what they can. Almost snipes Wizzy here, but doesn't quite manage. And this is once again a point for Molotov. And that's a good start. That is a good start. I had a pen at some point in my life. I'm looking for it now. Let me get a new one so that I can make some notes. Here we go. Socks has made a mistake. Milmy at the moment in the lead. Ooh, someone else crashed out. Was it? I don't know who it was. It was hard to see. We have Wizzy in the lead still. Manta trying to overtake. But the top 5 is a nice... actually, Tefs overtakes 4th place now. Looking very good for Molotov. We're going into these last dirt turns with the reactor. And you want to get as much speed as possible here. Wizzy will secure 1st place. Manta in 2nd. Tefs in 3rd. Milmy in 4th. Jan, Jacoy, and Akroz following. And Socks also getting a point here. This is 47 is not enough. This point goes to... it goes to Eterna. It goes to Eterna. Wizzy, always with a good start. Has gotten so many points yet, so far. In fact, has gotten all the 1st places so far. Look on the left, you can see that he is 24 points. There were some crashes there. I saw some people fall away. Milmy has lost some speed. Tefs has lost some speed. Wizzy still up in the lead, but followed by Socks, Jan, and Manta at the moment. Manta touching the edge. That's going to slow down. Also, Jan now touching the edge. And suddenly it's a top 3 with the red names. And that's very good for Molotov. Because today, red is the new black. And there it is. Top 3 for Molotov. That secures a 1st place. Or a point. There it is. 3-1. Everybody has a decent start. Who comes out best? It looks to be Manta with the best start at the moment. Milmy right behind Akroz and Socks. Where is Wizzy? Wizzy seems to have done something and is not quite able to stay attached to that 1st group. There's a lot of blue right now in the top 4 with only Socks trying to do something there. Akroz is also still latching on to that top group, but Tefs and Wizzy seem to have fallen out of it. So Socks and Akroz need to get at least 1 and 2 here to stand something of a chance. And then ideally, Tefs and Wizzy get some points back. Socks does manage to get 1st place, but is this going to be enough? Wizzy ends up in 7th, and this is not going to be enough. If Akroz was in 2nd place, that would have been a draw. But like this, the point will go to Eterna. Thank you, Crit, for the mathing on Sundays. Wizzy this time with a good start. Didn't make the mistake. The first time he didn't get the full points here. We see someone crashing out. It's a blue name. Was it Manta? I think it was Manta. Milmy in 2nd. Akroz and Socks closely behind. Jan with a different line here. Doesn't seem to matter much. Let's take a look at Milmy here, who is fighting for that first place. Doesn't quite manage to get it though. Wizzy stays ahead, and Acros and Socks will also end up in 3 and 4, and that is another point for Molotov, putting it on 4-2. We're going to 7, so Molotov needs 3 more points, while Eterna needs 5. We're outside dirt lining. Acros has the best start for now. We see someone crashing out. Who was it? I'm not sure. Was it Young? Someone crashed. Wizzy, always with a good start. Manta is trying to close this gap here. Has about a 0.6 gap between them and the leading group. Leading group consisting of 4 Molotov members and Milmy. And Manta and Jacoy are now trying to catch on here. This looks to be a very good result for Molotov once again. A top 5 with 4 Molotov members. 56.1 is the winning time by Wizzy. 5-2, sorry. Let's take a look at Jacoy. Looked like Tuff's touched, but he didn't. He had this weird thing here. A Crows! No, it's not a Crows. Socks has clipped and crashed out. We are looking at see, Tefs has also clipped now, so now it's suddenly a top 6 with Eterna members, and Jacoy has fallen a bit behind, but this is looking better for Eterna right now. Let's see if Wizzy can... No, he can't! He crashes! Acro's now the only one in the top 3, in the top 5. And gets a little bit of a weird line here. It's going to be Manta and Milmy in first place. Milmy gets first with a 56.0. Acros is the only Molotov member in the top 5 in third. So this point will go to Eterna. Bingumi, what's up? 5-3. Eterna closes the gap a little bit, but Molotov still 2 points away from the victory here. So they're in a good spot. Need to keep their nerves in check. Acros and Milmy both crash in that outside dirt turn. And also, a blue name crashed. Who was it? Not sure. Jacoy. Yeah, Jacoy. Monta now in first place. Jan, Socks, Tefs. They're all there. Wizzy is nowhere to be found right now. So Tefs has to perform a magic trick here. Flamey guy, what's up? Tefs with an awkward line. Manta will take first place. Socks and Tefs in 2 and 3. What's the score gonna be here? It's gonna be a tie. It's gonna be a draw. No, it's... Yeah, it is. It's gonna be a draw. What the heck? How you doing, Flamey? Big fans of Flamey. If you're a Flamey fan, press 1. For now, we're looking at this 4v4. The score is 5-3. There we go. We've got Flamey fans. Wizzy, this time, once again in the lead. Milmy, Jacoy, Jan and Manta, they're all in this top 5, top 6 here. Milmi crashes out. He's going to be out. Wizzy still in the lead, but we need some more Molotov members now to grab some positions here. Wizzy is fighting for that first place. Acroz takes 1 position. Is it going to be enough? Wizzy will take first place. Acroz in 5th. That's going to be tough. This is not a victory. It was a beautiful run. 55.9. Very fast. Blue will win it. They are closing the gap. This happens quite often for Molotov, where they have a big lead. And then, I don't know what it is, nerves kick in or something. But the gap will close. 4 to 5. Molotov needs to close this out. They need to get 2 more rounds. They need to keep it together for 2 more rounds. But right now, there is a top 3, and the top 3 is blue. So that's not how Molotov is gonna win this round. Acroz, Socks, Tefs need to take some positions here. Wizzy is not in the top 6. We have Socks in 2nd place. Takes 1 position. Acroz is doing good. They're taking over. This looks good. This looks better. Socks with a different line might have more speed. Socks might be able to snipe it. Can't quite do it. Milmi gets first. Socks, Acroz, and Tefs in the top 3. In the 2, 3, and 4. Which means they will take the point. And Socks with a PB. Wow. 4-6. Brain not braining? Oh no. Ladies and gentlemen, it is match point, or map point. Molotov needs 1 more point, 1 more round win, 1 more repeat of what they just did. And they will take this 4v4 home. We're going to do another 4v4 after this, with different drivers. But this one is what's on the line right now. Wizzy this time in the lead once again, where we found him many, many times. We've seen someone crashing out. It was Milmi. He won't play any part in this round. Wizzy, Manta, Acroz, Tefs, that's the top 5 right now. And we see someone else crashing. That is Tefs, I think, who crashed out. Acroz needs to get 3rd or 2nd if he can. Here we go. It is... Let's see. Acroz will get 3rd place. Wizzy stays in 1st because Socks has 5th. I think we're gonna make it. Yes, we are. There it is. GG. 7-4 is this 4v4. Wow. That is a 3-0 victory for Molotov. I'm guessing we're still gonna play the 4th map. But that looks to be a very good performance by the Molotov players. GG! Top 3, people. That is pretty big. We're going to the next map. And this is another 4v4. I'm gonna go make a coffee real quick. I have the time. I think I have the time. Surely. Roadtrix is warming up. Yes, Fabs. We're gonna get another match then, right? After this. At 19:30? Is that correct? So we're top 3 now. And what's at stake? Which position is at stake? Top 3 secured, so we're gonna fight for first. Is that right? Fight for second. Ah, for a third or for a second. Exactly. That is huge. Huge, huge. Okay, I'll be right back while we watch this warm-up. Lower bracket final. Nice. If you have the bracket, the master sheet, feel free to link it, Fabs. All right, let's see. So if we win the next one, no, wait. Okay. Lower bracket are 3. Okay, I'll be fine now. So maybe is what I'm hearing. If I'm looking at this correctly, looking at this master sheet, we won this one versus Eterna, so we're going to the lower bracket final, which is at 19:30. That's in half an hour. But we still have to drive this 4v4 though. We're gonna play against either Evo Black or Four Wheels, which is still ongoing. The winner of that goes to the actual final, which is at 9. So we're gonna have one match after this for sure, possibly 2. Am I saying that correctly? We're facing Evo? Okay, Evo Black. Gotcha. So that means Four Wheels is gonna be in the final already, right? Yeah. Four Wheels is in the final. Okay. Okay, so could be winning here if, yeah. 2 warm-ups and live. Is this, this is it, right? We're live after this, correct? Wah. I just really quickly sneaked in and got myself a cappuccino. Nobody noticed. Surely, last match of this competition. Or at least this match between Eterna and Molotov. Molotov has won already. We're playing this for the points. We have Stuft driving. I see Marina, Piranha, and Rochex for Molotov, and for Eterna we have Tom, who just clipped. We have Subin, Judix, and who else? Jaka. That's it. That's your lineup. Those 8 will be driving this last 4v4. Molotov has already secured the next match, which is going to be in about half an hour. But we will be watching that as well, of course, so be sure to stick around for that. It will be against Evo Black, is what I've been told, which means Four Wheels has gone straight to the final. And whoever wins that matchup, Evo Black versus Molotov, will face Four Wheels in that final. Right now, we have a Jurix, who wins this round with a 59.8. Stuft, Marina, and Piranha in 2, 3, and 4, which I do believe gives them enough points to win. You forgot to remind? No worries, no worries. I was on it. I had it. They are very, very fast. This is, of course, Div 1, I believe, right? So these are really, really good players. We see some people crashing, though. Subin crashing. Rotrix crashing. Stuft has crashed. That is... Actually, Subin did not crash. I said that wrong. Right now, it's Piranha, who is in 3rd place. Trying to drive a little bit closer to Subin and Tom here. My cat also has something to say about it. Maybe you hear him in the background. I apologize. I did feed him, I promise. Subin, though, is on a banger of a run here. And Piranha can't quite make that jump. So now it's a top 3 of blue names, and they will secure the point for Eterna. One is the score. So pretty equal so far. Let's see if that stays that way. I saw a red name crash there. Not sure who it was, but it's Piranha now leading a pack of 4 Eterna players. And let's hope they can at least... Oh! One of them crashed into a pole there, or into a flag or something. It is now Piranha fighting Jurix, but Stuft is now also poking at the door. Subin is now the only one who is in that top 2 because we had a crash. Stuft is now trying to get a little bit closer. Stuft's playing with the Enduran car, but of course that is a little bit glitchy. Not actually doing that. Piranha will secure 1st place. Subin in 3rd. Sorry, in 2nd. Stuft's in 3rd. And with a 59.6 is quite a fast time here. The point will go to Molotov. Play by play. Put this other color commentary? Yeah. I just want some cuddles. So I'm multitasking right now. Piranha with a nice round so far. Marina crashing. That is unfortunate. There's some engine off I see now on the right side there. We see someone crashing out. I'm not sure who it was. Was it Subin? It might have been Subin who crashed. So many pillars and poles on this track. I would absolutely not enjoy that. But that's a good thing that I'm not driving. Piranha and Stuft. Piranha, did he touch? He didn't touch. He looked like he touched, but he didn't. Jurix. Oh, Stuft does touch. Tom and Jurix take over to 1st and 2nd place. And Stuft is now surrounded by 3 Molotov or tournament members. Jaka crashes though. Rotrix is able to overtake. And Jurix and Tom will secure 1 and 2. Stuft and Rotrix in 3 and 4 with Piranha with them. But I don't think that'll be enough. No, won't. The point will go to Eterna, and they will tie it up once again. Fast times here. Rotrix crashes immediately. That is unlucky. We're taking a look at Stufts, who won his 1v1 and is now trying to secure some points for his team. We have another crash and another crash. They're dropping like flies now. And the top four, for now, is very, very blue. Marina and Stufs trying to make a difference there. They poke their way into the top 5. Marina with a nice line, but still has some time to make up for in this top 3. Tom and Subin not letting up. Jaka in 5th. Tom actually crashing. This might change it around. Wait. 13 fight. No, it's a tie. It's a tie. Are you kidding? Because Tom crashed there. They draw. Drawer. Whew. We're still 2v2. It's a draw in every aspect. Let's take a look at Piranha, who is fighting with Jurix at the moment on this map called Ground Zero, made by Clem and Roquette. Jurix now finding themselves in first place. Stufts and Piranha right behind. And we have a crash. Jurix crashed out. Piranha inherits the lead. Roadtrex now also poking at the door there. Tom has to pay attention because it might be overtaken. We're going into these last jumps here. Piranha still in the lead. Tom will take 2nd. Roadtrex will take 3rd. And Stufts will take 4th. 59.89 is the time. Roadtrex with a PB for himself. How to be this fast. Yeah, take notes. Take notes. Just do what World Record does. It's easy. It's easy. 3-2. We're going to 7. Stufts made a mistake early on. Now, Jaka had a bit of an awkward line there. Piranha and Tom now fighting for 1st. And Oof is also... I'm sorry. He isn't babbling. He's not quite as loud as Mouse was, but he is there. He took over her job when we lost her. Piranha in 1st place. Jurix is chasing. Jaka and Roadtrex are also banging at the door. But who? Well, keep it closed. Piranha for now. Keeping it closed. Roadtrex needs to overtake this position from Jurix if possible, because there's... Oh, Jaka doesn't get a good landing. Jurix will get 2nd. Jaka still manages to get 5th. What are we looking at here? This... the point goes to... Yeah, we're tied again. Never say sorry, it's so cute. Okay. Like, I gave him food just now. 2 hours ago. He has food. He just wants love. Here we go. Stufts now with a good start. We're looking at Subin as well. Has Fresh Fruit ever stopped a cat since complaining? Yeah. Oh, we have a crash there. Another crash. And suddenly we're looking at a top 6 and it's mostly blue. But Subin crashes too, though. No, not Subin. Oh, all these names. Tom is still in 1st place. Subin overtakes, but Stufts and Piranha might have a good line. This could be a really close finish, and this could be a very important finish as well. Oh, but it's Piranha who crashes. Subin doesn't quite get it nicely. Gets overtaken, doesn't even finish. What is happening? It's a win for Eterna. it's a win for Eterna. Subin crashed it, but it's enough. 59.7 was the time. Very fast. Very, very fast. Let's take a look at Marina. Who unfortunately crashes there, goes a little bit too early. I mean, it's quite the accomplishment to even be able to finish these rounds in something of a good time, but doing it as fast as they are all driving is absolutely insane because they are really, really quick right now. Jurix has taken first place. We're looking at a top 5, a top 6, and it's 3-3. Piranha, however, in 3rd place, fighting for 2nd. Needs to... Subin may have crashed here a little bit. Let's see, we're looking at Road Trikes in 4th. There we go. Piranha in 2nd. But that is Subin and Jaka in 5 and 6. Very good round. 59.695 is very, very fast here. Great round. Great round. It's 5-3 for Eterna. They only need 2 more wins here in order to win this last 4v4. Remember, Molotov has already won the match. There is no way that Eterna can win this match, but still, they're driving for the honors and for the speed, and we love the speed. Subin has the most speed at the moment. Piranha and Stufs are following closely behind. Stufs gets a bit of a weird line here, and Jurix manages to take advantage, but Stufs has an inside line and takes it right back. Might be slower though, and don't know about the exit speed here. Oh, they both clip! What just happened here? Piranha also not getting a great line. Piranha in 2nd, Marina in 3rd. Rojax in 6th. This is a win for Eterna. Right? Wait. No, it's a draw. My goodness. If you pause, does it add a skin? Let's see. There he is. No, it's I don't know. It doesn't want to show it. However, the score is 5-3 for Eterna. They can take this map for themselves for the honors. A lot of draws, yeah, which is a lot rarer when you are looking at a 4v4. So it's actually quite an accomplishment. Someone slowed down there. Was it Stufts? I think it was Stufts who fell back. And right now, Piranha and Tom are fighting it out. Right here. They're fighting it out for this win. Tom seems to have the most speed going. No! He clips it. He has to go for the safe finish. Piranha will take first with a 59.7, which is quite a fast time already. Jurix, Tom in 2 and 3. That's a win for Molotov, right? Yes. Yes. Whew. I'm still mathing. Good. Mars, thank you so much for the follow. Much appreciated. 3 more for 2,800 people. Do we have 3 people in chat who are not following yet? That would be cool. However, let's take a look at the next round here. The score is 5-4. We're going up to 7. So both teams are quite close. Both teams are quite close. We have Jurix in the lead at the moment. Piranha, Tom close behind. Also Subin and Jaka. Jaka makes a mistake. It is now Stufts and Piranha going into the quarter pipe. Stufts is driving a little bit closer, it seems. Maybe overtaking Subin here. It all depends on these last jumps and turns. This is going to be a very close. Stufts going a little bit more inside. Takes third place. Piranha in second. So that is, we need Marina to, wait, what is happening here? Wait, is this going to matter? This is, she does finish, but I think that didn't matter anymore. The point still goes to Eterna, who is now on map point 6-4. That was very confusing. If Eterna wins this round, they will win this 4v4. They will take it for the points and for the honor. They will not be able to win the match anymore. Unfortunately, they will be eliminated. But of course, they want to take the point for the honors. We see a blue name crashing out. I'm not sure who it was. It was Jaka. Oh, and also Piranha crashing now. Full stop into that corner. That opens the door completely for a top 3 in blue. Here it is. Jurix, Subin, and Tomcat may end this race here in style. Tom gets a weird line, still manages to get third place. 7-4 is the score. So the 1v1 was 7-1 in favor of Molotov. The 2v2 was 5-3 in favor of Molotov. 7-4 was the first 4v4 in favor of Molotov, but this one goes to Eterna. They do manage to put a 4v4 in their name, and very, very nice driving from all players involved. Huge. Huge. That means we're going again, people. We will be casting again in 20 minutes? No, not even. 5 minutes. Oh my goodness. Are we staying on this server? Fabs, would you tell me which server we're gonna go to? Hi. That's here. Say hi to Foof, everybody. Your server? Okay, so we're staying here. Okay, good. Good. Also, because it is 1924, that means COTD is going on. Let's see. What's the map? MTC Track or Treat by Ripfish. Okay. Is that an ice map? We're looking at ice? What's the map? Is it a fun map? Yeah, Molotov top 3, people. That's huge. Holy moly. Ain't nobody here. GG. Wow. Now they play for second. If they win, they play for first. Yes. Exactly. So, top 3 is secured for Molotov. Eterna put up a really good fight. Unfortunately, they are now eliminated. We're going to play against Evo Black now, which is the let me see. Wait, let me take a little thingy. Let me show you this. Hold on. Screen share. There it is. Here you go. This is a screenshot from the bracket. So Evo Black lost to Four Wheels 6-1. That means that Four Wheels immediately went to the final. Molotov Eterna was 5-2. We won that one. That means Molotov goes to the lower bracket final, and Eterna is eliminated. We are now playing Evo Black. The winner, no, the loser of that game is eliminated. Will be third place. The winner of that game will go to the final to face Four Wheels, where 1 and 2 will be decided. So there it is. That's the situation. That's the situation. I'm not sure who's playing for Four Wheels. That would be good to know. We've got some people for Evo playing now. Let's go. Novu. We had Speedy. Don't look at the colors of the names just yet. That is still, like, people will change teams, etc. I'll be retweeting that one. Thank you so much. Give that post a retweet, people. Also, I have a few minutes and I'm gonna use 2 of those minutes to take a pee break. So I'll be right back. Tefs GG, Marina GG. Very, very nice playing. Made it to the top 3. That's huge. Actually huge. I'll be right back. Also, I need to post something in my guild Discord because we were going to Blackrock Depths today. But I'm gonna be very, very late now. So let me tell them of that. There we go. Informed them of my tardiness. Let's go. Hey, Sir Lizer, what's up? What is up? Who does Black Evo have? Let's take a look. We have on the server now Speedy, Chris, Scarperp. Okay. Wait, am I on the wrong team? No. There's a lot of Evo on the red team. Key, OC is here. Novu, Nico, Dark Light, Chris. There you go. One v1 against Kebby and 1? Wow. Okay. Kebby's from Four Wheels, right? Kebby would cook him. Serve him up on a platter. Not quite. Okay. So we're gonna see which team who is gonna be on. Oh, nice. Grinding a world record on a bong map with 0 turns. It's so fun. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. They are really fast. We're talking about the top 3 right now, people. So these are the best of the best teams that are going to be fighting it out. Four Wheels waits in the final. That team, we've played that team, maybe, was it last week? Or the week before that? I'm not sure. But Four Wheels won that one. Because they're super fast. How's it going here? Pretty good, pretty good. We're still chilling at the moment. Everybody seems to be on the rent team at the moment, so we'll see how that gets sorted out. Oh no. Stoof's went to eat? Oh no. 200 IQ tactical throw last weekend, safe shots for the final. Okay, so there is some stuff going on. Stoofs may have gone to eat. We can do a gamba. We love gambling? Okay, we even need some buttons, people. We need some buttons. Let's go gambling. Alright, let's just do a very, very simple poll here. I'm doing it, I'm doing it. Here you go. There's a poll up right now. Predict your predictions. The overall match is what this is. Let's go. Do we have believers or doubters? What do we got? What do we got? Genius. All right, let's see chat and what is going on. Because there is some situation about we have Speedy, Novu, Key, Speedy, Novu, Key. Okay. Whoever of Molotov is watching the stream right now, stop leaving. And we need someone to drive the 1v1. Stoofts, are you hearing me? Stop eating. You need to drive. Fake gumba no good? What do you mean? Oh, wait. It's not a gumba. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Okay, you're right, you're right, you're right. Hold on. Stop the poll. Stop the poll. I didn't do the gumba. It's a prediction, you guys. I'm stupid. Hold on. Start a prediction. There we go. I'm stupid. I'm brain dead, actually. I didn't even notice. Alright, you got 2 minutes to predict. There you go. Actual prediction. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't even notice. Didn't even notice. There we go. Points are being put in now. Let's go. Believers, non-believers. No chance. Call out the window and also smile flat. They'll hear you? Probably, yeah. Probably. Let's see what the poll result was. Okay, most people think that Evo Black is gonna win. Okay. But now the actual prediction. Put some points on the board, people. If Molotov wins this, you're gonna win big. You're gonna win so big. Ooh! Holy moly, there it is! We've got ourselves a prediction going on. Loso is here. We've got Speedy, Key, Tefs is driving. This is still all warm-up, people. We're not live yet. We have a case of players missing. We need a players mod check. Mod check. That's a big gamba pool. Okay. Nice. 13,500 in the pool. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Let's see who's gonna win big. Remember, the winner of this match goes to the final. Ooh, the Loso guy. He was your coach, right? For Equinox in the Women's Racing League? Right. Yeah. Nice. Made me understand what a drift was. Very grateful. Yeah, that's helpful to know. Very true. So wait, you didn't know what a drift was, but you still won the October thing. That's huge. That's huge. Alright, let's see what's happening. We are on Bruda. Steps left the server. Is Stuft here yet? Oh, did Loso think that it was live? Oh no. Okay, he didn't. So, what are we gonna see first now? Excuse the wait, people. We're waiting for a Stoof to join the server. Okay. Socks is gonna drive on the grass a little bit. No, he's not. This is still the warm-up, yes. I can explain something of the competition format. This is the last weekend of EMC. There's been seeding weekends, there's been competition weekends, and all that. Every match consists of 4 matchups. A 1v1, a 2v2, those are both played on the same map. And then we go to a 4v4 on a different map, and then another 4v4 on another different map. You get points for winning a matchup. The 1v1 and the 2v2 both give you 1 point. The 4v4s, if you win those, you get 2 points, and then there's some extra points awarded for, was it round wins or best time or something like that? Something, I'm not sure anymore. We have a Stoofts! Stoofts has been detected. There is. Let's go. There are many great competition format possibilities in this game. Yeah. If you can think of something, you can implement it somehow. So, pretty good. Alright, we have a Stoofts. And I think he's going to be driving against Speedy. Points whoever drives the fastest time in a match. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Second warm-up. It's about to get going, people. So, make sure you have your drinks ready. And we also have an ad starting soon. At least we have it before the stuff starts and not during. Hey Ada, we won the match. We are now about to drive the next match. The 1v1 is about to start versus Evo Black. The winner of that match ends up in the final against 4 Wheels. So the stakes are pretty high. Stakes are pretty high. They did win, indeed. Indeed they won. There, we also have a little bit of a gamba going on. Let's see how this goes. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Stoofts versus Nico is our matchup here. 1v1. Stoofts has a bit of a weird line here from the get-go. Needs to release and is now looking at quite a big gap here. 0.8 almost. Has something to drive up to now. Into the bobsleigh. Gap is getting a little bit bigger, so maybe not the best start for the Stoofts guy from the Netherlands. And Nico here actually crashing out completely. Stoofts clipping, but it doesn't matter because Nico had to respawn. So Stoofts is about to get a first place kind of gifted to him, I'll be honest. There it is. 48.9. Of course, it's not a really fast time. But there you go. Stoofts versus Nico. The score is 1-0. We're going up to 7. 7 points. If you have 7 points, you win the matchup. And then we will be going to the 2v2. But first, let's see who will take that 1v1 home. This is a match for a place into the final versus 4 Wheels. So the stakes are pretty high. And here it is. Stoof's in the lead. Nico with a different line here. Stoof's comes out with more speed. So it doesn't really change their positioning. It's still 1.1, 0.2 difference. But now Nico does come a little bit closer. It's not going to be enough. 47.48 is the time. Very nice round. Stoof's does take the point and will widen the gap to 2. I'm just making some quick notes here. Stoof's has a bit of an awkward line here. Actually, no, he doesn't. Will come out on top. He just had a different line. It wasn't awkward at all. And we'll take first place once again. Nico, however, very, very close behind. This is still a very tight matchup. Stoof's jumping a little bit more on the left side there. Different lines that we see. Nico has to release a little bit, it looks like. Stoof's now widens the gap a little bit. None of them clipping there nicely around the grass gaps. No! Stoof's clips! And Nico with a 47.6 will take a first place. And takes his first point of the match. Stoof's having a bit of an awkward landing there. Can't quite recover from it. And Nico takes a point. Nico now getting gifted a point again. Stoof's takes first place. Nico very close behind. Difference is 6/10 of a second. Nico now getting a really weird line, bonking all over the place. And this opens the door for Stoof's to easily get another point on the board here. Doesn't clip this time. And with a 47.588. Gets first place and another point on the board. Three to 1 is what we're looking at. Let's take a look at Nico and the lines that he's driving. Has first place at the moment. Touches the outside of the dirt, and that will slow you down significantly. Stoof's inheriting the lead here. And suddenly it is a 0.8, 0.9 difference between them, which is quite a huge gap. Going into this bobsleigh, both of them get it pretty smooth. But this is a huge gap to overcome. 1 second in a game like this is massive. So unless Stoofs makes an error, I don't see this going any other way than to the Dutchman. And there it is. With a beautiful jump, he flies into the finish of 47.568 is his finishing time. And like, it's 0.3 away from like the fastest times I've been driven here. But don't kid yourself, that is a good round. Right now, not a good round because he immediately clips the edge right from the start. Nico now taking the lead. Stoof's looking at 0.6, 0.7 of a gap that he needs to make up. Does get a nice outside dirt turn. But we'll have to step on it here and risk if he wants to put some pressure on Nico in order to maybe force some kind of mistake here. But for now, Nico still going strong. Doesn't let up. Stoof's a little bit of a release tap. I mean, Stoofs is driving closer, but this is the last jump here. Will it be enough? I don't think it will be. Nico will finish with a 47.7 and secure the win. 2-4. Stoofs immediately with an awkward start. Instant 0.26 between them, but this is something Stoofs can maybe overcome with a good round, because Stoofs is just so fast. It's already 1.13. If Stoofs has a decent round here, he can overcome this. He can just drive past him, but he does need to step on it. Risking also means making mistakes very often. So this is not something that is just gonna easily be done. We're going into the lot. Look at him risking. Look at this risk. Is it gonna be enough? It looks like Nico has more. Yeah, no. He closed the gap to 0.09. Wow. Wow, wow. In the Netherlands time zone, it is 19.52. That's your time. Because the daylight savings was last night. 4-3. Right now, they are driving pretty much the same round here. Nico. Oh no, Stuffs! Crashes. That is not how you win this 1v1. Stoof's making a lot of mistakes here. Not as consistent as he was last time. He is still ahead. But if Nico wins this, we're tied 4-4. So this could be very good for Nico and the confidence. 47.6. Very nice time as well. It's 4-4. Both drivers need 3 points to round this out. Stoofs this time with a better start. Doesn't clip it. Nico has... Well, Stoofs had more speed there. Look at this outside dirt. Oh, it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. They are really evenly matched here. Driving the same lap. If neither of them makes a mistake, this is very close. Nico seems to have a little bit more speed coming out of the bobsleigh. But Stoofs has a better drift here. They're going into this grass pretty equally. Stoofs has about 0.1 of a lead now. And if this landing is good... Oh, Nico almost taking the inside here. Oof. So close. 47.5. What a round, people. What a round. This is so fast. Stoofs taking the lead again. 4-5. Stoofs clips. Goes a little bit too much inside. No. Is once again looking at half a second that he has to make up for. Right from the get-go. This is not the start of a round that you want to see. When you have this huge gap that you must close already. Nico with 0.5, 0.6 lead into the bobsleigh. Is driving a very solid match here as well. Maybe even more solid than Stoofs because it seems less crashes are happening. Nico will secure first place. 47.6. Stoofs with a 48.15. Early mistake. And once again, we tie it up. It's now 5-5. Both teams, both drivers needing 2 points to win it. Also, people, remind me after this that I run an ad so that we don't get it in the middle of a 2v2. Please remind me. However, for now, 5-5. Nico with a little bit of a gap. 0.1, 0.2. Stoofs for now in the lead. Nico a little bit of airtime. Also not what you want to see when you're in their shoes. Stoofs now driving a solid round. Needs to hold on for a few more turns. Going into the grass. No clipping of any edges. No clipping of any edges! Oh no! What did I say? Nico will finish it out in a 47.5. Considering that Stoofs was even ahead of that. That would have been such a banger time. Nico will take the lead. Is now on map point. can finish out this 1v1 if he wins this map. That was going to be a huge time if he'd finished, but we will never know. Stoofts has to win this round. Outside dirt. Nice outside. Very, very clean. Nico determined to take advantage of any mistake that Stoofts is going to make here. Pressure is on Stoofts right now. He cannot make a mistake. Nico is still staying very close, ready to snipe at any opportunity. Stoofts now making sure he doesn't clip anything. It's a 0.1 gap. Stoofts looks to be getting the win here. Yes. 47.345. What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh my god. 6-6, people. What's going on? Holy moly. Last round. Whoever wins this wins the 1v1. The pressure is on both players. Stoofts has a minimal lead. 0.04 of a second is pretty much nothing. Nico is still clinging on. Stoofts for now. Holding on to that first place. And, oh, the bobsleigh both get it pretty nicely. None of them releasing here. Keeping full speed into that grass. Stoofts is still in the lead with a 0.1 on the board. Will he make it into the finish cleanly? Oh, he's so far to the left, but he makes it. Huge. 47.4. The 1v1 will go to Molotov with a 6-7 matchup. That is insane. Wow. That was pretty epic. Okay, we can breathe. We can breathe. I'm going to run a quick ad so that we don't get it in the middle of the 2v2. So don't go anywhere. 2v2 is coming up on the same map. Running a quick ad for that one. Here we go. What did we just watch? Holy moly. GG to both players. Very cool. Stoofts, GG. Epic victory here. 6-7. Made some mistakes, but he managed to pull it back. Get the focus back in. You know, he had all that fuel in him because he just had dinner, you know. Wow. Wow, wow, wee. Live after 2 warm-ups. All right, I'm going to have a quick pee. We have 2 warm-ups that are starting right now. So that's how long you've got. $47.3 for Speedy? Yeah, pretty quick. Way too much tension. Yep. All right, be right back. I'm back. I'm back. Evo's been around for a long time, yes. But there's different Evo teams as well. There's Evo White, Evo Black. And this is Evo Black that we're looking at. Because they have a lot of players. Wow. Good luck, have fun, everybody. The 2v2 is about to start, and the way it looks now, it's gonna be Wizzy and Marina versus Novu and Speedy. 2v2, we're driving on the same map that we have just seen Stoofts win his 1v1 on. However, we're only going to 5 points. Marina makes a mistake. We're only going to 5 points this time because there's a lot of draws on a 2v2 usually, so this could take a while otherwise. Wizzy at the moment in pursuit, trying to secure a first place here because Marina is going to be 4th most likely. And if you are 1 and 4, you will secure the draw. And no one will get the point, which is better than the ace position they're in right now. Speedy is out. Novu, however, does not seem to be letting up. Is Marina able to get third place? She is. Perfect. This is the draw. And this is why we only go to 5. Because this could happen quite a bit. Here we go. Next round. No points yet. Who will take the first point in this matchup? We have Novu and Speedy once again with a good start, taking the lead. Wizzy in pursuit. Marina has a second to make up for. Wizzy now trying to drive closer to Novu and Speedy, but they're on a roll. Speedy clips. That opens once again the door for possibly Marina, who can not get third place. Not this time. A 47.388, by the way, is Novu's time, which is very, very quick. The point will go to Evo Black. Marina, bad start right out the gate. Can't quite find her groove yet, it seems. Speedy, however, totally finding the groove. Novu as well. Every round so far, they've been in 1 and 2 from the start. Only making a minor error. Whoa, Wizzy with some icy tires, it seems like. That's not how you want to play that. Marina messing up that turn. Speedy also going completely outside. Novu will take first place. A 47.372 again. Marina, however, will secure third place. So the draw again is there. But what times are happening? The times are insane. Yeah, keep track of the draws because it could take a while. Marina this time manages to cling on to the top 3 here. But still, again, Speedy and Novu with a really good start. Ooh, is that a clip? That looked like a clip. Or Marina had to adjust that somehow. We're looking at Wizzy. Oh, he gets a nose slide, I think. Yeah, completely off his line now. Speedy and Novu will take another victory here, it looks like. Who's going to get first place? It is Novu with a 47.415. 3,000 of a second faster than teammate Speedy. Which is pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Evo Black putting themselves in a very good position at the moment. If you win the 2v2, you get 1 point. If you win the 4v4, you get 2 points. So they count a bit more. But still, you want all the points you need because we're driving for a spot in the final. And let's look at Wizzy here in third place. always looking at the spoiler of one of Evo Black's members. Because they all seem to be... Oh no! They all seem to be starting so well every single round. They're very consistent, very fast, and once again they're gonna put banger times on the board here. 47.365 and a 47.4. I mean, when your opponents are that fast, what do? It's just consistent point threes. It's insane. Absolutely insane. Next round. It's 3-0. They only need 2 more points to finish this out. All 4 players this time. Very close together. Outside dirt line. They are so fast. Novo and Speedy driving the exact same line. Look at that. They're just, the cars are inside each other. Nova just a little bit ahead. Wizzy doing what he can. Marina made an error. Wizzy trying to get up in there. Just trying to squeeze a position out of it. But it's so hard. Actually clips as well. 47.455 is the time that Speedy puts on the menu. And that puts them on map point. If they win this one, or any of the coming 5 rounds, Evo Black will take home the 2v2. And we will be going to a 4v4. Marina with some sliding there. Not totally intentional. Wizzy still trying to get close. Speedy and Nova, they're so consistent at this. What a powerhouse round from them. Marina now crashing. This looks to be a very dominant victory here. Look at them go with a 47.285. Wow. There it is. 5-0. Convincingly and dominantly. They take the win in the 2v2. Which means there's 1 point now for Evo Black and there's 1 point for Molotov. 7-6 in the 1v1, but 5-0 in the 2v2. We're going to a 4v4. We're just getting to the correct map here. What a matchup. And what good driving from Novo and Speedy. Clearly comfortable on the map. Super fast, consistent. Just every round, 0.3s, and the last round of 0.2. My god. If you're gonna lose, lose against that, right? Two warm-ups and then we go live. We have 2 4v4s coming up. If each team gets 18 points, it is a draw. This is not a very often happening occurrence, but it can happen. We've seen it a couple times. 19 points wins you the round. So we're going to do some quick math. Quick math. To figure it out. If they end up in 1, 2, 7, 8, it's a draw. That's what we call a perfect sandwich. So I'm gonna have a mini bite of my snack here. Sorry for the cracking. I apologize. Also need a drink. A little sip of my water. Because there's so much happening. Who do we have on the track right now? We've got Scarperp, Loso, Speedy, Tefs is here, Wizzy, Acros, and Socks. And who is... I don't see an 8th driver for... Maybe it was Key, I think. Or a 4th driver for Evo Black. We're tied, people! 1 point each. One point each. Ladies and gentlemen, the first 4v4 of the evening is about to start. Your drivers are Key, Loso, Speedy, and Scarperp. Loso making a mistake right out the gate. We have Tefs, who also made a mistake, and he's driving together with Socks, Wizzy, and Acros for Molotov. Scarperp, for now, taking the lead. Followed by Key, but also Wizzy has some opinions about that and is trying to knock on the door. Of course, this match is basically deciding who is going to face Four Wheels in the final. Wizzy with some awkward lines here. 3rd place is secured for both these teams. One of these teams will get 2nd place or maybe even 1st. Speedy with the best ending here. It looks like Acros will take 2nd place. Socks is right behind. We have Key, Scarper, Wizzy, Tefs, and Loso. That's a tie. Let's start with a tie, because why not? We start with a draw. We start with a draw. Key takes the lead. Here's that outside dirt. Loso, Speedy, Scarper. It's the top 4 of Evo Black members right now. Socks is the only one who is able to poke their head in and see what they can do. Take a look from their POV. Right now in 5th place, following 4 blue names. Evo Black not messing around right now. Not messing around. That is an ace. A very clean ace. Speedy drives a 55.8, which is quite fast. Very, very zoomy. That is a sounding victory for Evo Black. I'm just making some notes once again. We have a Loso. Just writing down some things. A Crow's now with a good start. Together with Wizzy. Trying to bonk on Loso's door right now. Speedy is also in the mix. And Scarper poking their head in right now. Wizzy is trying to get 1st place here. Outside dirt, all of them get it nicely. None of them touching the outside. The more you risk, the more speed you get out of it. But the scarier it is. Wizzy now in 3rd/2nd place. Here we go in the last turn. Who is going to take first place here? It is Loso. Wizzy will take second. Speedy Scarper following. And Acro's in fifth. That's another point for Team Evo Black, if I am not mistaken. Yes, I am not mistaken. .57. Very fast time, if I may say so. Key has to respawn the start. They won't play any significant role in this particular round, but there are still 3 other Evo Black members that Molotov has to contend with here. Wizzy takes first. Has found the groove, perhaps. Oh, Loso crashing out. This opens the door. This is the moment. This is the round that Molotov needs to take the point home. Tefs crashes. Tefs crashes. Wizzy still in first place. Speedy and Scarperp are following in 2 and 3, but Acro's is also in there in 4th place. Also, Sox is in 5th. This is the round that needs to be won. This is... We need 1 more point here, Tufts. That's it. We got the point. We got the point. We are 2-1. Closing the gap a little bit. But, oh, someone crashed there. Who was it? Keys? Loso? I see neither of them in the top 6 here. Maybe they have both crashed out. Speedy now also crashing. They're dropping like flies at the moment. Scarperp is the only member of Evo Black who survived these first turns and is now followed by Wizzy, Acros, and Sox. All getting the outside dirt turn nicely. Scarperp holding on to first place, but the rest of the top 4 is Molotov. And Sox will even snipe a position, but that is a good position. As long as Tefs finishes, and he does, it will be a victory for Molotov. And we tie it up. It's 2-2 now. Let's take a look at some different players here. Let's take a look at Scarperp, who has been driving quite nicely. Loso in the lead together with Speedy. It looked like Scarperp was touching there, but they're not. It's a top 4 of Evo Black members. All these drivers on the field right now are very fast. But it comes down to who's the most consistent. And right now, that looks to be Evo Black. Top 4. Acros is trying to get closer. But that is harder than it looks. There we go. Speedy, Key, Scarperp, and Loso. It is an ace. It is an ace. 55.8. For the first 3. What do you mean? Wow. Huge. Huge. The score is 3-2. Score is 3-2. Loso takes a lead for now. There's a lot of blue in that top group. Everybody is still flawless for now. Tef's very close to that inside corner. Doesn't touch it though, but it's still finding themselves in. Ooh, that was Key, I think, who crashed out. Tef's now in 7th position. Tef's has a gear down, is followed by Wizzy, who also had something happen. We have another Top 3, that is all blue. Speedy, Loso, and Scarperp. Let's see what the time is that they're going to put on the board right now. It is a 55.848, a 55.875. They just keep throwing the 0.8 out there, and it's absolutely crazy. 4-2 is the score now. 3 more points. Tefs has, yes. Yes, yes. He has mapped for it, played it. Yeah. 4-2. 3 more. And they will win this one. And also, if they win this one, because the 2v2 was a 5-0, that would mean that the other 4v4 would have to be won by a lot if Evo still doesn't have a chance. That was Key crashing out. Socks now in 4th place. And Scarperp crashing gets overtaken by Socks. I'm trying to find... Yeah, there we go. And by Wizzy. Oh no, Tef's crashing. No, Loso and Speedy still in the lead. Socks and Wizzy now following. Wizzy has a little bit less speed. It looks like... Can they finish? No! Wizzy jumps too low. Loso, Speedy, 1st and 2nd. Scarperp... 0.7? 0.762. Holy moly. What? Wow. 5-2. That is, yeah, that's pretty quick. That's pretty quick. He's very, very good. Scarperp made an error. Is looking at a little bit behind. We've got Key, Speedy, and Loso now in the top 3. Followed by Acros. And Tefs as well. Tef's making tiny errors. Hasn't been able to play a significant part yet. Perhaps this round will be different. Socks, Tefs. Now, Acro's making a slight mistake. It's overtaken by 2 teammates, but the top 3 is blue. And that means that it's map point. More 0.8s are being thrown around here. Even at 0.7 again. It's absolutely insane how fast this is going. So when you are faced with that much speed and skill, what do you do? Last round, possibly, if Evo Black wins this one. We're looking at Acros. Loso taking the lead once again. Wizzy. We saw someone crash there. I'm not sure who it was, but someone crashed out. I think it was Key? Perhaps. Wizzy and... Oh, Loso now making an error. That's one of the first errors that we see him make. Where's Wizzy? Wizzy also crashed out. Scarperp, Speedy, 1 and 2. Acros is in 2nd place. What will this finish be? A 0.9 is the finish. Acros in 3rd. Tefs is in 4th place. That point will go to Evo Black with 7-2. Seven to 2. Very dominant. Very well played. There it is. 7-2. Let's see. Yeah, can the 4v4, if they win with rounds, it doesn't work, right? Even if Molotov wins this one now with 7-0. I mean, there's 5-0 on the 2v2. Then there's 5 points difference. That's 10 rounds. And then -1, so that's 9 points. Yeah. I have a feeling the match is decided when it comes to who's going to the final. First, we're still going to play the 4v4. See what's going on. Wah. We are going to run a little ad though. Just in case. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. And I need a little bite of a snack. GG to Evo Black. They're going to be facing 4 wheels though. A vibrating device found on one of the players. Oh gosh. I know what that reference is. Loso absolutely cooking that. We have another 4v4, and it's going to be the last 4v4 that Molotov will drive here. Evo Black will be going to the final versus 4 wheels. I think that will be driven in half an hour. So you definitely want to be checking that one out. Joofs has a skin? Nice. Oh, we might be going for another... Okay, it's not live yet, people. Not live. We need to Gumba on the final as well. Can we already close the Gumba? Just to absolutely be clear. Fabs. It's been decided, right? Or... Best we could get is the 16th day of 18. It's 100% decided, right? I just want to hear. I just want to be sure before I assign a thing and it's no longer... No. Oh no. Hey, but still, Molotov, you got 3rd in EMC. That is something to be proud of. So don't let anything take that away. Have fun! Last matchup for Molotov in EMC. Because Evo Black will be going to the final face-off with 4 wheels. 3rd place for Molotov is not too shabby at all. Pretty dang good, I would say. We're driving at 4v4 right now. The last one of the day for Molotov, or of this tournament. We have Min. We have Loso, Novu, and Scarperp driving. And we have Stoofts, Wizzy, and Marina, and Piranha. Right now, Min is in the first place together with Novu. Am I saying that correctly, by the way? Min? Like, KR just means Korea, right? Min is his name? Or is their name? Is that right? Someone correct me, please, if I'm saying that right or wrong. there we go. Novu actually sniping first place because Min touched this the finish. 59.7 is quite a respectable time. And Evo Black will take the first point. Let's take a look at Marina here. Oh, clipping just a little bit too much inside. Unfortunate. And we got more people clipping. Of course, this could be a case of the match has been played, kind of. There's less at stake, but of course you still want to win for the honors of it, right? It's Min? Okay, thank you. Wizzy made an error. Stoofs, however, is zooming in first place. Loso trying to get a little bit close to there, not quite able to. Stoofs does look to be getting first place here. Scarper, Loso, Novu in 2, 3, and 4, which will give them a high amount of points. And with Min in 7th place, that is enough for the win. 59.6 though is a very, very respectable time. We are looking at Loso now. Who, of course, in the previous 4v4 was on an absolute roll. Very fast. We have some clipping to do now. Loso, Scarper, Novu is a top 3, but it was a top 4 because Min has crashed out. Stoofts has also made a mistake. Wizzy is driving with Min for 5th place. Piranha is trying to catch up this top 3 of Evo Black players. So far, not able to do so. They are driving in tandem. Wow, that car actually died. Did you see that? That is funny. Loso with a 59.782. Very nice. Wizzy makes a mistake early on. That's going to be unfortunate. Let's take a look at Scarperp, who also clips, and someone else also clipped. Wizzy has clipped. Wait, we already knew that. Someone else has clipped. It is now Piranha trying to fight off a Evo Black wall of drivers. How successful is that going to be? Let's find out. For now, getting quite close, but a little bit of speed loss there. Gets overtaken. It's now in 4th place. We're looking at a top 3 of Evo Black players. They really are determined to finish out in style here. Novo not with the best exit here. Wizzy managed to snipe. Stoofs can't quite make it happen. 59.688 is the finishing time. Great round. And that does look like a win for Evo Black once again. It is 4-0. Evo Black finishing this out in style the way it looks now. Molotov at least needs to grab the point here in order to put something on the board. Oh, that was a crash by Scarperp. Stoofs inherits 4th place. We're still looking at a top 3 of blues. Stoofs in 3rd. 0.2 between him. Oh, we had a crash. Min actually crashed out there. Stoof's now in third place, but the gap is quite big. So not sure that he can do anything about that. Loso looks to be touching the side there. Still manages to stay in second place. Can they stay ahead? No! They can't. Gets an awkward landing. Does get third place. Stoops will overtake. Novo, however, with a .715 gets first. And that is, again, a win for Evo Black. 5-0. They only need 2 more points to close this out. Take a look at Wizzy. Wizzy driving with his wild teammate Stoofts, of course, from last year. Loso crashing. This opens the door for Molotov to do something here. Scarperb also seems to lose a little bit of speed. Piranha in the lead. Stoofs in third. Wizzy in fourth. Actually, Stoof's in fourth. Sorry. Wizzy in fifth. Min and Novu are trying to... Oh no, Wizzy! Wizzy crashing out. Clips at edge and completely loses control. Piranha, for now, still in first place. Needs to get this landing clean. Will keep first place. Stoof's in fourth. .62. That is fast. .62. Very nice time. Also, Min with a .675. Also a very, very respectable time. But it's not enough to take the point. The point will go to Evo Black, which puts them on 6-0, and that means match point, and their way into the final. If they manage to close it out here, they have been driving like absolute crazy mad men, and oh, Nova and Loso now in the lead. Wizzy is poking the head in. Piranha also. No, Loso crashing. Wizzy and Piranha. Now, this is a top 5 of Molotov people, but now they're crashing. Everybody's crashing. What is happening? Loso got his way back up to top 4. It's Piranha and Stoofts in 2 and 3. Novu is still in the lead. What's gonna be the thing here? .65. Huge time. Stoofs in second. Loso in third. Managed to snipe that. What do we have here? That's a win for Molotov. We're not done yet. The point is on the board. We're holding on. Theoretically, they could still win this. But it's gonna be tough. But they just get a point. They just get a point. Just do this 6 more times. Everybody crashing there. What just happened? I saw like 4 cars just slow down completely in that one turn. We have a Min. We have Novu who have survived. Stoofts is there. Loso and Piranha is there. Everybody else crashed. So it was 3 cars that were got murdered in that turn. Novu now also crashing. Slows down, gets overtaken by Piranha and Loso both. Stoofs is fighting for first place together with Min. Let's take a look at that particular battle here. Last turn, Stoof seems to have a little bit more speed. No, maybe not. Min is a little bit ahead. Who is it going to be? It's Min who takes the lead. We have... Oh, my goodness. GG. That's a GG with Loso in third. Novu finishing in 7th. Marina not even finishing. GG, there it is. A little bit of a chaotic ending, but it's an ending nonetheless. 7-1 is the score in this final round. let me grab the sheet here, the one that I copied. Let's see. Here we go. Wait, where is it? Where is it? There it is. We have the first match of today was Molotov Gaming versus Eterna. Molotov won that, went into the lower bracket final. Evo Black, who had lost versus Four Wheels, was in that lower bracket final. Will now get a second try against Four Wheels. They're going to the final, and I would say that is deserved. They were very strong today. Molotov, you are third place in EMC Division 1, so that is something to be absolutely proud of. But for now, it is Evo Black who goes on to the final. I clicked something. I don't know what I clicked. There we go. What is this? I don't know what this is. What am I clicking? There we go. Sorry, I clicked something. I have no idea what I clicked. Thanks for the cast. You're welcome. You're very welcome. Holy moly. There it is. Professional streamer here. Oh, good. Oh, good. Wow. We can do the poll now. Let's see the prediction, not the poll. Where's prediction? Where's prediction? Prediction result. Choose outcome. Evo Black is the winner. So let's see who the winner is in chat. There it is. Anina GG. I will not be streaming the final because I was here to cast Molotov. I think Turbo is streaming the final though. Am I correct in that? I think so. So maybe we can throw you guys over to there. Yes. Let's do that. Let's raid Turbo. Everybody say hi. He's streaming the final, so of course you want to see that. I will sign off for the night. I hope you all had fun. I had a lot of fun. It was some great driving that we saw. Be sure to say hi to Turbo for me. Give him some meows and all that stuff. Because of course. Something like this. There you go. That's your raid message today. Good cast. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I hope you all had fun. Turbo's streaming the final. So, it's going to be great. Thank you all for watching. Tomorrow, I'm going to be back with a World of Warcraft stream because we're trying to get the queen down in freaking Palace and she does not want to die. Yeah. Stay for the raid. Stay for the raid. And then Tuesday, we're going to do another speed mapping competition after COTD. So be here if you want to join with that. Some building or some